Welcome, welcome, welcome. Welcome back to the Rick and Shawnee's Yin Yang Show. It has been a long, long time.
Yes, it has. Because I used to tell her, forget about doing that video stuff. I'm not going to take part of it. So, when I decided I wanted to do it, she didn't want to do it. But, I guess we've kind of had a meeting of the minds in the last day or two. So, here we are. Several years later.
A lot has changed.
And we're officially married a year ago today.
A year ago today.
And it's been a little bit of an adventure. And I apologize for the quality of the camera on the computer here. This was kind of impromptu after a fun and exciting day. Right?
You're going to keep eating that bit while we...
Probably.
I should have waited to give it to you. Or if you can't beat them, join them. Oh no, I can't eat mine now.
Yeah, we can't eat that.
Well, I can take your spoon and you can use the one off the floor because you
Absolutely.
You don't care about yucky stuff.
I can't reach that. Can you reach that?
Let's see.
No, I'm right.
Yeah,
I'll just get it with my toes.
I got it. Silly Willie. Your keys were down here too.
Well,
thank you.
I'm gross because I eat things off the floor and I could care less. And yeah, one of the things I've learned about, well, as everybody knows, when you're married, I hope you know your spouse pretty well. So she knows damn well I'm going to use a spoon or a fork right off or a knife that I drop on the floor. I'm not going to bother getting a fresh one. She won't, obviously. But I will, because I could care less. Just kind of how it goes. She gets grossed out, too, when I grab something out of the garden without washing it and just eat it.
Ants, bird poop. I mean,
well,
I'm just saying.
I look at it, make sure nothing's on it.
Still, gross. Anyway, we don't have a script. Totally unscripted. We didn't talk about what we were going to discuss. We just decided, you know what? It's our first year marriage anniversary, so let's make one. I went on our channel, our YouTube channel, and made some videos public. Some of the oldies but goodies. Oh, now I'm going to do it.
Yeah, you're going to be like hiding in the shadows. Blending in completely.
Okay, what was I saying? I don't know.
You were explaining about making the videos.
Yeah. What do we want to talk about? I mean, in the future, we'll probably have some bullet points to discuss and go over. The whole purpose of this is my vision for it when I first wanted to do it. What was that, 9 years ago?
About 9 years ago.
When I first wanted to do it was as a ministry, just to give people a different perspective, allow people to see things through our eyes, give people hope, edify the Lord, and just, leave a legacy and have a good time doing it. We're learning a lot about each other, about life together. Doing life together has been a journey. It's been interesting. It's been up, down, all around. It's been fun. We've had our moments, but I can't complain at all about being married. I mean, we should have did it a long time ago. It's been great, in my opinion. Yeah. So, what about you? What do you think?
The timing happened for a reason.
But I mean, what do you think about it?
About being married?
Yes.
It's been a lot better than I thought it would be.
Nice.
Honestly.
You thought it wouldn't be good? Just from what you
From my perspective, I think it was going to be good.
Well, I mean, that's not really saying a lot, babe, because, I mean, what do you always say? We're like night and day, and...
Well, it's not that. I'm not, you know what, I'm not looking from even anywhere near your perspective. I'm looking at my perspective from my life and my lifestyle, and I thought, you know, it's going to be, but you know what? It's worked out. It's well. It's all good.
What was that you put on your Facebook? You put a video, our first...
Now we're going to start all over.
Why?
I don't know.
No, it's still going.
It says click photo booth resume.
We don't have to start all over, babe.
Whatever.
Should we click here?
No, just leave it.
Okay. It's still going.
Yeah,
we'll see in a minute.
Yep.
What did you put on your Facebook? You put one of our, I think our first YouTube video that I publicly shared. I think that's the one you used, where we were talking on the phone. It was
a year after our first date.
A year after. Yeah.
Our
first date where we actually met in person. Because if you don't know the backstory, we met online. We chat online. We didn't talk on the phone. We didn't meet in person. Then some time went by. Then we met. We talked on the phone. And then some more time went by. And we met in person. And we've been tied at the hip ever since. So that's a little bit of the backstory. And you can always feel free to look at some of the older videos as well. Okay, babe, I think it's all gone. Thanks. So,
it tastes much better than the Pedialyte when I add up.
I can't believe you ate a Pedialyte freeze pop and didn't realize.
No, it tasted like crap. I thought it was... I was going, what is wrong with this thing? It tastes like salt. I look at it after I was done.
Well, you're hydrated at least.
Yeah. Anyway, it's been an interesting year. It's had ups and downs, but it's been good all together. And we're doing well, and we're still working together, and I don't think it ever ends. You know, ask me this in 10 years. So, Lord willing.
And the creek don't rise.
Lord willing. And the creek don't rise. Yeah, so I said, oh, I'm okay with making videos now. If you want to make videos, and she was like, nah, I don't want to make it. You blew your chance.
I did not.
Yeah, you did. But,
I didn't say it.
Yeah, look.
That.
Here, the Pedialyte freeze pop. It's freaking ridiculous.
Savage. Just eats anything.
It's horrible. I brought a bunch of them up from our freezer, and I thought that was one of them. Oh my gosh. So yeah, and so it's been a year. It's been good. We have some ups and downs. We both has had some health challenges.
Yeah.
But
for better or worse.
Yeah, you know. And I've aged greatly, I suppose. The wrinkles in my forehead. Look at that. My uncle always said, "Don't furrow your brow. You're gonna have lines." Well, he was absolutely right. There I am, furrowing my lines. So I'm at the end of the day. I'm not gonna try to be comedic, and which makes her crazy when I try to. We have definitely a different sense of humor. Mine is dark. She doesn't like that. And times where I think I'm being funny, she doesn't think it's funny. And then I get agitated. How can you not find that funny? Oh, yeah, it happens all the time. But I'm sure every married couple, you know, understands that. You know, I'm sure that we're not the only ones, obviously.
Obviously.
Yes, obviously.
What do you say your logic and reason, and
I'm logic and reason, and she's emotion and optimism, and I'm the most pessimistic. I'm not as bad as I used to be.
He's not as cynical.
I'm
as
not
he
as
used
cynical.
to be.
I'm not as cynical as I
Praise
used to be.
Jehovah.
I was pretty cynical and pessimistic, and I'm not quite like I used to be. That's for sure. Even I noticed that. So I guess that's something.
Prayer changes things.
That's something to be spoken of. So.
Yeah. God is good. God is good. He has been faithful and carrying us and providing for us and seeing us through. And the vows, for better, for worse, for richer, for poorer, in sickness and in health, they're real. They're for real. And we're saying it. I mean, we're living it. And it's, I wouldn't change a thing, honestly. I would not change a thing. Well worth the wait.
Well, like I said, I mean, if she had her way, we were married 3 months after we met.
Oh, you mentioned it too, sir.
Well, yeah, I did, but I wasn't going to do that. I was that crazy.
Well, I didn't know you were going to wait 7 years.
Well,
Well, 7 is the number of completion.
There was reasons, and at least I thought
Well, you
there
were
reasons.
apologizing, saying I shouldn't have made you wait that long. I'm sorry, babe.
Yeah, I shouldn't have. But it happened for it. However it worked out, here it is a year later, and I'm looking back at it now, and it was meant to be.
We probably still wouldn't be married if I didn't press to be married at Mommy's bedside. Mommy is with the Lord now. God rest her soul. And I wanted her to be my matron of honor. I wanted her to be a part of our celebration of marriage, and the only way to do that, because she was bedridden, in stages of dementia and on hospice at home, the only way to do that would be to do it at her bedside. So we did, and it was beautiful. And when the children were there, my siblings were there, grandbabies, our grandbabies were there. It was small and intimate, and 2 of my best friends were there. One of my best friends, who is a pastor, actually did the, is it officiated? Is that only for a funeral? I don't even know what it's called. Well, she,
I forgot about that.
She did the service, the wedding.
Yeah, she did.
Beautifully.
Yeah, she did.
Just grateful to God for our family, our friends. We have some prayer warriors that have really been petitioning the throne of grace on our behalf. And God has heard and He has answered. And I'm elated. I'm just elated at how everything is going. Wow. One day maybe we'll talk about some of the challenges that we have faced and overcome. I think that would be a beautiful testament to the power of God. But not tonight. How many miles did we ride? We rode our brand new electric bikes with pedal assist. You can either pedal by, on your own power, or you can have assistance from the motor. We did about 12
miles.
12 and something, because it wasn't just 12. It was 12 and a half, maybe.
I never thought an e-bike would be fun, but it was actually fun.
Oh, you should have heard him when I got them. That cheater bike. Oh, your bike with training wheels.
Grown-up training wheels.
He talked about me, honey, with my cheater bike. But, he went zooming past with that pedal assist, saying, "Woo, this is fun."
Yeah, it was fun. It was fun.
It was fun. It was fun, and it was a place we hadn't
been
We've
to.
been there before, but not. I think
on the outer skirts of it, there wasn't many people, which I like. I love going to places where there isn't anybody people. Mm-hmm. I love going to forested areas where there's no crowds and there's no people you're bumping into people. Mm-hmm. To me, it ruins everything, because it's just, there's nothing around when people are around. Generally,
I'm not a fan of crowds, but I've come to enjoy. I don't know if COVID had something to do with the isolation part that I've come accustomed to or what, but maybe so. Oh, we both had it and we survived COVID, thank God. Hope all of you are well.
Yeah.
Man, I think I had some of the, I was a long hauler with COVID. I had some lingering symptoms, but much better now.
I wouldn't even thought I had it. She was just telling me I looked terrible. And the only reason I knew I had it is I
kept clearing your throat and coughing.
do that my whole life.
Not like that.
Now, see, I'm doing it now.
But it was different.
Well, it didn't seem different to me. The only thing that bothered me with it was I was cutting the grass with just regular push mower with no self-propelled anything, and I couldn't do it. I'd have to stop, and I was huffing and puffing, and I said, I got this stupid disease. And then I would sit down just to take a breather, and I'd fall asleep outside for an hour. She thought I was laying on the lawn dead. Yeah, that was funny.
It was scary. That part was scary.
I lost my sense of taste and smell. I lost weight because of what's the point of eating if you can't taste it? So I just quit eating.
Yeah.
But, we got through that, and we're good.
Yeah, he had it, and then I had it. Uh-oh, wait. There we are.
So, yeah, anyway.
I think that's about it. What do you think?
No, most people's attention span doesn't go past 15 minutes. So
yeah, especially since we don't have
and this isn't really exciting. It's the end of the day, and I don't want to joke around and agitate her and have her get, because I would like to do that. It doesn't take
You can be yourself. I'm used to it. Am I not?
Yeah, but I'm not. I'm not quick and witty at the moment, so I don't have anything quick and witty to say or to be offensive in any manner, which I tend to be all the time.
And I'm the cleanup crew. Gotta go behind them and fix it.
I decided I'm just going to be as offensive as I possibly can, because at this point in my life, what's the point?
Babe.
I'm serious. I'm ticked off and angry half the time because of stupidity. So, you know what? I'm at an age where I could probably get away with it. When I say, well, you old man. Now I can be a grumpy old man.
No.
When I was a kid, I used to walk to school. I walked to school for a mile.
No.
I didn't, even when I had a car, I walked to school. And that's a true story, too. I did.
Oh, Lord.
I'm serious. Even when I had a car, I walked.
Okay, babe.
Or I rode the bike. One or the other.
Okay, babe.
Crotchety old man.
Curmudgeony.
Crotchety.
Oh, gosh.
Curmudgeony, crotchety old man.
Anyways, so we had a really great day all day today, and ended it with a dance from one of our favorite songs.
Yeah, it's one of our songs. So we ended up dancing.
Something from the Beatles.
Yeah, written by George Harrison. It's one of my favorites.
And he sang it to me. I'll never forget it.
Yes. And I didn't sing it badly either.
You did not. You sang, toot your own horn. I thought I was supposed to toot your horn. You sang it very well, babe.
Yeah, no, I hope so.
Oh, wow.
I hope so.
At karaoke, too.
I know. I didn't remember what he said.
Thank you for singing those songs. Nobody...
You know what you remember what he said?
Nobody
said, man, nobody ever sings the Beatles. You did pretty good.
Yeah.
I was impressed. I was impressed, so.
You impressed your own self.
I impressed my own self.
Oh, Lord. Vanity of all vanities.
All is vanity.
Let us commence to sing good night.
Well, I guess good night. Sunshine.
Good night, babe. Good night to the people. We will see you again soon.
Do you know who George Burns is? Or was?
Yes, I know George Burns with the giant glasses.
Yeah. Well, he used to have a TV show
I
before.
hope you don't mess this
No,
up.
I won't. He used to have a TV show before we were born. Truth. And his wife was on there named Gracie. And his last thing that he said.
Good night, Gracie.
Say good night, Gracie.
Yeah. But I'm not Gracie.
I know you're not.
And you're not George.
I know. But that's why I said say good night, sunshine.
Okay, babe. Thank you for doing it.
Good.